Which country is better? Is it Dubai or Ireland? If you've been to UAE in the month of summer, it's horrible. It's really hot. It gets up to more than 40 degrees. However, you have a good work-life balance. Like you can work and also chill. And if you want a luxury lifestyle, it is accessible as well. If you have lived in for 5 years, you do get a citizenship, which is quite handy process. Great pubs, not even pubs, any coffee shops. It's open late night. Also, the restaurants are open late night. There is a lot of fitness clubs as well, but you take a flight 3 hours, you reach India. If you want to travel anywhere in Asia, it's quite accessible. It's talking about safety in terms of being a woman, also talking about safety in terms of your valuables. You can literally leave your phone anywhere in the street and nobody's gonna steal it. I don't feel safer that I felt safer back in UAE. I was in Dubai last week and I've been rethinking about moving back there. Hello everyone, today we are gonna make a full comparison video on which country is better. Is it Dubai or Ireland? Before I jump start in, if you're new here, hi everybody, my name is Pratna. I live in Ireland. I've been living here since 7 years, and also I lived in Dubai for 3 years. So yes, this video would be basically covering which country is better according to me. Again, this would be my opinion. If you don't agree, you can let me know in the comment section. Firstly, talk about weather and lifestyle. If you've been to UAE in the month of summer, it's horrible. It's really hot. It gets up to more than 40 degrees. UAE is hot, sunny, and if you love beach and desert, they have a good beach. But summer can get extreme. It's over 40 degrees, so be ready for that. Well, in Ireland, it's extremely cold. It keeps raining. For example, today it's just raining. But if you love greenery, there's a lot of greenery here compared to anywhere in my life I have seen. Dublin is so very aesthetic for me. Lifestyle wise, UAE is very fast. You need anything, they have it. It has a greater metro in Dubai, especially only in Dubai I would say they have a greater metro. Like it's very well connected, and lifestyle is also amazing in Dubai. But Dublin is very laid back. You don't have a metro yet, but we do have buses, but it takes really long time, and people are friendly, really friendly. Like if you're walking in the street, there's at least one person who would say hi to you. On that weather and lifestyle, I would say Dublin a big thumbs up in terms of people and community. But in terms of weather, I would give even though weather is super hot in UAE, but I would just give them thumbs up because you can do a lot of things even with that weather. Secondly, let's talk about work and career. I lived in both the country as well as worked in both the countries. Especially now, let's talk about UAE. UAE has a ton of opportunity if you're someone who likes sales, marketing, or also into tech business, or someone who's into finance. With the tax-free income, it's a huge bonus. So yes, but jobs could be competitive. There are a lot of people from all over the world there hustling hard. It's a hustle market. Like you're just there 8 to 6, you're working, work. If you love that, then yes. Whereas Dublin or Ireland is a very hub for tech companies, and there's a lot of strong startups. Taxes are higher than UAE, like based on what you earn. There's a tax bracket for all the earnings you play. However, you have a good work-life balance. Like you can work and also chill. Nobody is gonna pressurize you much like you get pressurized from UAE. And also we have greater holidays. Like we get 25 days in a week. We get some wellness day off. We have great bank holidays. And also if you're someone who looking for maternity, mental health, we have greater leaves compared to UAE. It depends on you what you value the most. Do you value money over your mental health? On this one, I would give Dublin a thumbs up. I mean Ireland a thumbs up because work-life balance, they win in that. Cost of living. Let's talk about the cost of living, like rent and grocery and whatever you spend. On this one, cost of living in UAE could be better because you don't pay tax here, but rent in Dubai or Abu Dhabi could be high. If you want to think about savings based on which locality you choose, you get a better rent. But however, they have a lot of houses, and if you want a luxury lifestyle, it is accessible as well. And also grocery, if anything that you miss from back home, like I'm from India, but if I miss something from home, like I love papaya and if I want to get a papaya, I get it. When I was home last week, and anything that you want, just make a phone call and it's right there. So yeah, UAE is fast paced. It has a solution for everything. It could be expensive, but yeah, that is UAE for you. Dublin is expensive too, especially rent and grocery, because we pay tax. Everything is so expensive. If you're looking for public service sector, like hospitals in public sector would be free because you pay tax. So yeah, it's a trade-off between saving potential and government support. We do get a lot of government support in Ireland. Cost of living, I would give UAE a thumbs up, because even though you pay more, the house is great and also it's very accessible. So yeah, on that UAE wins the mark. And then the next is visa and citizenship status. In UAE, if you get a job, it's easier for you to get a visa from the country. It's a quite handy process and you get a visa quickly. Having said that, you don't get a citizenship in UAE. Even though if you have lived there for 100 years, you don't get a citizenship, like you don't get Dubai UAE passport at all. But you do get a golden visa, which they have recently started. It based on business owners, or if you have invested in a property, then you get a 10 years of golden visa. But in Ireland, if you get a job, it depends how you crack a job, and some companies do sponsor your visa. Based on that, if you have lived in Ireland for 5 years, you do get a citizenship, which is quite handy process. With that passport, it makes your life easier if you're someone who loves traveling or also want to explore, move to another country. So with the Ireland passport, it's easier to move to different European country or any other country in the world. Then next we would talk about social and nightlife. I lived in UAE for 3 years, so I know they have a great pubs, not even pubs, any coffee shops. It's open late night also. The restaurants are open late night, and name it, you have it. Name what you want to do, you have it. So UAE has a greater social life. The amount of coffee shops that I have been to UAE, nowhere in the world I've been to. Also, if you want a restaurant that's based in US or any other country, it's in UAE. So yeah, social life, I thoroughly enjoyed UAE. Having said that, Dublin is smaller. I mean, Ireland is a smaller country. We do have great pubs, but there is a lot of fitness clubs as well. But it depends on you, what kind of person you are. If you're a very quiet person, if you are someone who likes nature more than, spending money on pubs or clubs, or if you're someone who don't enjoy eating out, because we are all in this new generation of taking care of ourselves, Ireland would be great for you, because yes, there's nature. But what's the point of having a nature when you don't have right people next to you? For me, especially if I'm someone who loves working out, and also I love eating out during the weekends or one of the cheat days that I have, but I would give on culture and social life, UAE a thumbs up. Next part we cover about the travel, and if you're someone who loves traveling, UAE, it's closer to back home. You take a flight, 3 hours, you reach India. If you want to travel anywhere in Asia, it's quite accessible. And also if you want to travel to Europe or US or anything, they have the better airport in the world. So UAE is greater accessible when it comes to traveling anywhere in the world, or if you're closer to your home, like me, like you're from India, or if you're someone from other Asian part. But in Ireland, if you want to travel Europe based, it's quite cheaper because we have Ryanair. So if you want to go to London for a weekend or anything, that's accessible. But I think at some point I've reached to a point where I'm done with traveling to Europe. I want to see more of Asia, or I want to see more of other countries. On this one, it's a very personal choice. I have seen the world that I wanted to see. So yeah, I would give UAE a thumbs up, because they have a greater airport and cleaner, safer, and all that. And the next part we would cover is about the safety and inclusion. Someone who lived in UAE for 3 years, as women, I feel safe to walk in the street at 3 o'clock in the night. I've literally walked in the street at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's very safe. It's talking about safety in terms of being a woman. Also talking about safety in terms of your valuables. You can literally leave your phone anywhere in the street and nobody's gonna steal it. You can leave your cycle in the street. I mean, nobody cycles there, but in case you leave your bike, nobody's gonna steal that. Nobody is gonna judge you because where you're from, because that's UAE for you. Whereas in Ireland, I made a video 2 weeks back, my personal experience about living here. At some point, I've reached to a point where I don't feel safer that I felt safer back in UAE. Yes, there's been a lot of attacks just because where you're from, whereas UAE has accepted me for where I'm from, and it's a country of innovation. It's a country that feels me home. I always say this: UAE is my second home. On that note, I'll give a UAE a thumbs up for accepting people and making every immigrant or every expat dream come true. So I would give a UAE a thumbs up when it comes to safety. And anyway, that's all for the vlog. Let me know in the comments below if you think whatever I say makes sense, and if you're from UAE, would you give me a thumbs up? And if you're from Ireland, would you also give me a thumbs up? Anyway, that's all for the vlog. Do hit the like, share and subscribe button, and yes, I'll see you in the next vlog. Until then, take care. Jagrate. Wallah habibi, you win this. Bye.